Queen and Slim is a new movie directed by Melina Masuki. Hopefully I got her name right. And this movie stars Jodie Turner-Smith and Daniel Kaluuya, and the movie revolves around this couple that is on this first date, and while they was driving in the car, they were stopped by a white officer. After the officer asks for license and registration, things turns to a scuffle and then end up killing the white officer, and now they had to be on the run, and we have a movie, Queen and Slim. When I first saw the trailer of this movie, first thing that came to my mind was black version of Bonnie and Clyde. I've seen iterations of Bonnie and Clyde movies, and I've seen iterations of similar to this type of genre. I was expecting a story that would be quite similar to Bonnie and Clyde, but after watching the movie, it ended up becoming much more of a romantic story. A story about two strangers that happen to be on their first date, and then, they don't have much understanding of one another, and then during the events they become closer, and it was more of them becoming a bond. And that's one of the things that really made the premise elevate itself out just by watching this movie. And the performances from everyone is just spectacular. I just cannot believe it. Like, Daniel Kaluuya had a terrific performance, but I think the MVP is Jodie Turner-Smith's character. She plays Queen. She was phenomenal. I haven't seen her before in any other movie. I was just literally blown away from all the emotional sequences, and also there was a few thrilling sequences that I didn't really see coming, and I was at the edge of my seat, and I was just trying to sort of root for these characters, even though what they did was wrong. But the film has a clever way forcing you to love these characters because of information they bring up later into the film. Outside of the nitpicks and flaws, this is a phenomenal movie. Like, the way this movie was shot. And noting that she is a music video director, there are some times where there are some sequences where it felt like it was a music video. It's good to have that in the movie, but there was a lot of those. One thing that outweighed all of that was its characters. You become one with the characters. You understand how they're feeling in this intense situation. The stakes are high in this movie as well. But the few issues I have with it is how some of the editing was revolving around its sequences. There are some moments where I noticed there was like 3 cuts in the same scene, and there was a moment where I felt like something was paced on screen when a character was talking to another character. Now, another nitpick I have was its strong messages revolving around police brutality. That's where the director tried to put a little bit too much in it, like too strong of messages, like he's trying to go for the lungs. You can just go for the gut. I was blown away, so that didn't really particularly was an issue after watching the movie. This movie had one of the best performances of the year. Keep your eyes out for Jodie Turner-Smith. I think I found my new wife. She had a really good performance, and I didn't see it coming. This movie was more than its premise, so definitely check out Queen and Slim. I'm going to give Queen and Slim a Batman-tastic, and despite its flaws, I still love it just for the performances, just for the way they develop their characters, and the chemistry between the two characters. Noting that you don't know these characters, but yet once you leave in the film, you have an understanding and a deeper connection with these characters. The film does a really good job of developing their characters to the core. I was just amazed. So that's my review of Queen and Slim. What are your thoughts of Queen and Slim? Comment below, let's talk about it, and I'll see you guys in the next review. And if you like everything you see and you agree, subscribe to my channel and join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews in the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.
Holy mackerel.